Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of That 50's Show. I'm your host, Leroy Jenkins. This week we'll be exploring the 1950s. The 1950s were the best times and the worst of times. Over the course of this video, we'll be exploring both. Right now we'll be starting with the year of shocks, 1949. So, ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your seats. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Duck and Cover. This is an official civil defense film produced in cooperation with the Federal Civil Defense Administration and in consultation with the Safety Commission of the National Education Association. Produced by Archer Productions, Incorporated. Hey, Bert, come on out and meet all these nice people, please. Oh, all right. We really can't blame you. You see, Bert is a very, very careful fellow. When there's danger, this is the way he keeps from being hurt. Sometimes it even saves his life. That's why these children are practicing to duck and cover just as you do in your school. We all know the atomic bomb is very dangerous. Since it may be used against us, we must get ready for it, just as we are ready for many other dangers that are around us all the time.
Mr. Wim, are you now, or have you ever been, a member of the Communist Party?
I have no idea what are you talking about.
Mr. Wim, I believe you know perfectly what I'm talking about.
I plead the fifth.
Mr. Wim, anyone who pleads the fifth is obviously guilty, so they have something to hide. Have this gentleman removed.
But I don't understand. I'm not communist. You gotta believe me. No, wait. You don't understand. No!
Indeed, these were turbulent times. However, with the death of Senator McCarthy and Joseph Stalin, the Red Scare subsided. The election of General Eisenhower as president also helped put Americans at ease because they felt a bit safer with the general as president. At this time, American culture developed into its own attitude, as you'll see in a moment.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never gonna rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Well, they said you was high class. Well,
how was the movie?
Well, I didn't go to the movie.
You didn't go to the movie?
No, sir. I went yesterday when I wasn't supposed to.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, sir. And I won a racing bicycle with a guaranteed leather seat. And I hid it at Larry's. And I was going to make believe like I won it today. But I couldn't, so that's why I'm telling you what happened.
Well, when did you decide to tell us about it?
When I was walking the bike home from Larry's.
Yeah, Dad. It's too big for him to ride.
Really? Well, Beaver, I'm glad you decided to tell us the truth. Of course, you realize you can't keep a bicycle you won while you were being disobedient. We'll have to find something to do with the bike.
Larry and I already found something to do with it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I walked it back to Larry's house, and then Larry and I walked it down to a church.
To a church?
Yes, sir. Larry wants something to do with babies in a movie.
Do what?
We left it on the front steps with a note. Well, I just hope someone nice adopts it.
you know you make me wanna kick my heels up and throw my hands up and throw my head back and come on now. Don't forget to say you will. Don't forget to say yeah, 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 yeah. Say you will. Say it right now, baby. Say you will. Come on, come on. Say you will. Say it better, yeah.
By 1955, things started getting up again as the civil rights movement intensified. National figures such as Martin Luther King Jr. and Rosa Parks stepped to the spotlight. Ironically, opposition from people like Eugene Bull Connor helped further promote the cause.
You can never whip these birds if you don't keep you and them separate. I found that out in Birmingham. You've got to keep the white and the black separate.
I have the feeling that if we can get a breakthrough in Birmingham and really break down the walls of segregation, it will demonstrate to the whole South, at least the hardcore South, that it can no longer resist integration.
Along with the civil rights movement came the events such as the Cuban Missile Crisis and President John F. Kennedy's assassination, which helped spark the radical 60s. This concludes this episode. Thank you and good night.